As the town has been evacuated, the castle is blank and bare. The mercenaries hired from all across the land, from the east to the west, gunsmen, bowsmen, and swordsmen alike, are now the new cavalry to crash with the mechanical menace that is dear Dr. Junkenstein. The souls of the wicked and the souls of the damned, as the hell gates rise forth as dear Dr. Junkenstein once did, what is left but none but heroics, the criminals, the outlaws, the thieves. They all rise from the grave with him, however, not to join his army. No, no, no. As the many people once did, fearing their great and powerful minds. What was left was simply just them. The town, the castle, all of its riches bound to them. But no, they won't let dear Dr. Junkenstein take it just yet. It is for ourselves, for our grave souls. As the witch began to fumble her magic around, casting an awful curse to bewitched upon you, it exploded into a thunderous roar, cascading across the plain, backfiring on the dear Dr. Junkenstein. But what appears as everything is multiplied, and got further chaos, which is now a bit of Junkenstein's madness. As the night begins to fade, the village has been cleared, the castle lay bare, troops destroyed, tanks begotten, corpses littering the ground. All that is left is a doctor in tow, bone saws and medics alike. May you out-heal the incoming storm that rises upon you, or shall you be left to the graves to rot in hell? As the hour strikes at midnight, the moon turns a crimson red. The clouds begin to fluster in, clouding the backdrop. Things begin to seem eerie, as if they're off completely from normal. From each individual cobblestone you see it shake. It begins to crumble, and out from the grave comes a rapturing reaper. In his zomnics come forth. But you feel your strength waning. You feel it gravitating towards the ground, as you feel weaker and more in distress, as slashes begin coating your outsides. It is the night of blood. As the ground begins to shake, the sky begins to open forth. From the deep, dark depths of hell, the witch, the reaper, and Dr. Junkenstein rise. However, the graves from old begin to open forth, the light of blue coming forth through it. Out from them the ghostly image of each old defender rises once more, as they are being responded and held forth to defend the castle for one last hell. As the doctors prepare the wounded, and the soldiers begin to crackle and fall, the guns dropping to the ground, the spears cracking between the gears, and the last scream of the doctor being heard with his patient as he stabbed through the back with a metal claw. All that remains is but a shield and a number of guns from the tankiest and the beefiest of foes. Let them be shell-shocked, my friends. Give them something to scream about as your hammer swings down upon them. As the witch's hour begins to strike, and the witch's power begins to might, the dear Dr. Junkenstein rises from his grave, appearing once more with full, fettered life, and as he points his finger directile towards you, all that you can see is a mighty, bellowing army of each of his dear monsters rising from the ground, the death in their eyes, the life invigorating their corpses, the dear Reaper coming with his mighty shadows, All you see is an ultimate Drunkenstein's revenge.
Email received. The Winter Wonderland. Loading. 5%. 10%. 25%. 50%. 100%. Loading complete. Play message log. Hello, my dear hunters. You've been given a contract that regards this snowy season. You each had one earlier around Halloween. How are the bombs and zombies? I heard something about a night of blood. I still never got those contracts turned in. I'm sure they weren't hard, however. That's not why we're here today. You've gained some new contracts for this iced-over friend here. She's been more on a killing spree, and more than just one ice wall. You see, we've excavated from the computer recording over a few bases over of an interview of some sort about her with her teammates. Take a listen later when you get a chance. Your contract should be below. You know, this time of year, you'll be rewarded for each contract you complete, so be sure to turn them in on time this time. We don't want any late people. To give you an idea what your contracts are, here's what they are. May Snowball Offensive. 3-on-3. Snowball Super. You're faster with more power on ice. And now you can freeze over your feet to become one with your frostbite. To pack more of a punch this time around. Blizzard Blowout. Your suit has been compromised. You're slowly freezing, so watch out. Your cryolator can only shoot snow now. Error unknown. It seems we have an error in our system. Come back later, maybe it'll be fixed. Yeti Hunt. Bear Trap. It's an out-of-the-pack attack with the side of the rat. Let's make this thing and flat on this trap. Wait, where did that voice come from? Double Time. Short-range freezer with a faster Yeti. Sounds like it'd be slightly unfair. Error unknown. It seems we're having a bit of trouble with our system right now, but I'll sure that won't come up in the recording. Well, my hunters, these are your contracts. Be sure to turn them in on time, and you'll get rewarded a special prize. Happy hunting. Email received. The Winter Wonderland. Loading. 5%. 10%. 25%. 50%. 100%. Loading complete. Playing message log. Computer. Recording message log. Title, Iced Over.
I fear no man, but that thing. It scares me. No, I won't talk about that freak, all right? She's not here. Is she? Wait. Turn that thing off. Turn it off now. Soldier, one man shudders to think what would even go through her mind. What inhumane thoughts might be rolling around in there. Her eyes. It's cold. Her eyes can freeze even the toughest of my machines. No Omnic would dare stand before her. Wait, what was that? Was that snow I heard?
Is it getting cold in here?
Oh God, no! No!
System reboot. Loading. Complete. Login. Passcode. Recording begin. Administrator override loaded. Hello, my two favorite doctors. Now I know you're getting ready for your winter seasons. However, We have a bit of a chill on our hands I was hoping you could deal with, as it involves one of your agents by the name of May. It seemed her brains got frozen over and caused some snapping, but I'm sure you are aware.
Yes, things have been interesting. Dr. Ziegler should have a report for you, and so do I. The info Echo has gathered along with Tracer in the area has been helping tremendously. The area info makes little to no sense, though, as May is stationed in Antarctica at the Echo Point, yet the incidents are very close at hand here in one of the bases.
I have to report you on it, Administrator. The bodies were frozen completely, the blood and thirst having rapidly extending, causing deformed expense.
Oh, that's enough for right now, Dr. Ziegler. I have a full report, and there's no need to get into all the details. Now, I shall be going, as I have a very important plane flight. Happy hunting. System recalibrated to initial startup.
Hey, Doc. I just got back from that scout. Would you believe what it's ice cold out there? Absolutely frigid. Yes, it's very ice to see you. So, what is this crash for?
Just the reports. However, could I have that data disk from your camera tracer to get started with the frozen fear we're all facing?
Frozen fear? That's a little cold, don't you think?
But May, where did you come from? Why are you here? Put down that cryolator. There's no need to get violent.
What's the matter, Doctor? No little winter chill? Time to put you on ice.
Oh my gosh. Run! Run, Mercy. Get out of here.
Recording halted. Recording sent to administrator.
It seems our friends have all to come through, and for the science is working splendidly for us.
Follow-up email received. Playing log.
Hello, my dear hunters. I have a gift for you. Something that I'm sure will help you pass the time as you're waiting to defrost your chilly enemy. This specially made responder bot can be found in Winter Puns. By saying the control word, Winter Pun. If you have an instant winterized joke at your fingertips and disposal if you say that word. We're still decoding the other fragmented data we got from the past email. However, whenever and whatever remains of it, we'll send your way. Anyways, please enjoy the bot for all your Winter Wonderland needs.
Follow-up email received. Playing log.
Hello, my dear hunters. I have a gift for you, for the decryption of the code has been released, and we have a new present that I'm sure will get your nostalgia running. Now, in the quote, a new channel has been added to Simply. By typing your control word, quote, in this channel, you will get a random interaction from Overwatch characters, and what they say to each other in-game. There is over 300 plus quotes for you to choose from, and for you to see, and inside the response log. So, there's lots to see and read. I'm sure this will give you some time when you're bored or when you're just wanting to hear a bit from your favorite heroes. I wish you all on happy hunting, my dear friends.
Remote network login required. Login. Passcode. Login successful.
How are things coming along in the factory? I'm sure it's been hard to gather our resources. Also, how is our beautiful subject?
Resources have been received with the first batch of the Project Frost underway, sir. But regarding the host subject, they have been confirmed leaving the containment chamber. In other words, sir, the real May has broken out of the facility, leaving behind a chilling sight.
Haha, very funny. However, this is no time for games. Send out the imp units and alert the turrets to put on the codex. We can't let her escape.
Another problem has arisen, sir. May Omnics have been offline and have not connected for a diagnostic update.
What? You're the manager down there. How could you let the units go offline?
You sent a codex broadcast out, right? At least force a ping of the location. I have not, sir. I have been awaiting your order to dispatch such equipment. You have your order to do so. God, I swear you're so useless. Signal acquired. Location of Maybots is Echo Point, Antarctica. Why are they out in that frozen hellhole? Video feed is broadcasting to your position, sir. Wait, is that a snowball fight I see? Yes, it appears to be a human tradition of 3 or more people would throw clumped balls of snow at each other for sport. Do a system reboot. It should snuff out whatever this stupid bug is. Error. Hello? What happened? System reboot has been overridden. System shutting down. Administrator override blocked. What's going on over there? Hello? I was so close to dismantling this world's hope right around this stupid holiday as well. I guess our dreams of dismantling Overwatch won't come to an end so soon. It seems it's time to reap what you've sown. Login. Passcode. ID Winston. Confirmed login. Welcome to Remote Overwatch Cloud. There, that should fix it up nicely. The bodies are preserved in the cryo chambers, while slowly being healed with Mercy's bio-research, combined with Anna's help. I was able to slowly regenerate the bodies. Incoming transmission. Transition locked. Open transmission. And open it to the relay speakers. This computer really needs some quality of life pumped into it. Hey, Doc. It's been iced over. It doesn't do a real good on the joints. I feel like Ash's old pin cushion or the couch there. About the same thing. Ash? Never mind. Not the time for questions. You shouldn't be out of your chamber. Come on, Doc. I just want to stretch a little. Back to your chamber now, Cole Cassidy, before I make you lose an important hand. Fine, Doc. No need to push. Speakers codex loaded. Winston, is this everything? I'm back. It's killing me. However, we old people have to show these young ones how it is to rest is important. Also, what's that present you got there? I don't know. It was brought in by Tracer. Let's take a look. It's an Omnikid. Oh, bananas, it's an Omnikid. Well, isn't this just a pleasant surprise? Administrator? Why are you here in this box, no less? Well, I would explain, but... Error. Voice box overridden. Replaying recording. In the spirit of Christmas, we have left a small present for you. However, don't count it as help. Is this correct, Gabriel? Merry Christmas. Signal reached. Team member May Codex beacon is online. Sending Echo dispatch for retrieval. It seems that after just a few months, our security has been hacked into, and by nothing but 2 buckets of scrap and a person who shall not be named. So, as of right now, we should be starting to getting over basics in defense. So you really are gonna bring rank down on us, Chief. Even as such a splendid new year. New year, new goals. Goal number 1, increase security. Logging New Year goal for report. If you'd want, I could bring up a couple of my machines to have us make it scrap shot.
Oh, yes, one of your machines. I wonder how reliable those will be in a little line of fire. That was one mission, and it was going to get warmed up. Oh, yes, one mission. Warmed up. No, I have a better use of our time. Call it a friendly combat exercise. Now, get going. We have a lot of chickens to grill. I see, putting us into the line of fire and oil. Are you afraid to fight me?
Message received from vendor. Play audio log? Yes.
Well, Jack, if it's an ass-kicking you need to prove you're a bunch of spandex and pulse rats, consider yourself dead. With great gravity! What are you doing out of the lab? Oh, Gabriel, I'm sorry. I merely was going to the equations and saw Melody has returned once more with great gravity!
Preparation set for lunar year of the tiger. Load hard light banners.
Oh, yes, we need to make this place look respectable. After all, for the new year does approach.
Logic not found in New Year approaching, as New Year has already passed. The current clock shows 335 days remaining until the next year, so it is
fine. Then we shall call it the coming out party for the year, right?
A coming out party for the year of the pussycat? Damn, Doc, I didn't know you told jokes. Playing laugh track. Ha, 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 ha.
No need to be brash now. Athena, would you mind giving me a hand here? But I mean, Cassidy.
No problem, Mr. Kong.
Lucky for you, I don't have a barrel.
Well, time to get to work then for this new year of a pussycat. What a perfect year for a pun, eh, Doc?
It's possible.
Laugh track 2. Ha, 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 ha. Sometime later.
Do you have any family you'll be spending the year with, Cassidy?
Sorry, but family's a bit of a touchy subject. I know how you may feel. My father is a toaster. Well, it's mighty fine of you to say such things. Can a robot even feel? Can a Bastion unit feel rage at humans? Fair point. Well, Doc, what about you?
I have family, and I have fall back on after all. Tracer makes for good company as well as her girlfriend. She has such interesting stories to share.
Final upload for data finished. Rebooting the config changes. Is a robot supposed to look like a cat? Happy lunar year. Meow. Zzz. The lunar year has just begun, and the fears of an old world have wrought away. With now having the knowledge of hindsight, I think it is time that we move on to the next year for a brighter future. I welcome the adversity of the upcoming year, as well as to reflect on what the Iris has taught me in the past one. It's been a long time, brother. I wish for another year for your spirit to be put at ease. Ah, hello, my young pupil. Come, sit. Have a cup of tea with an old robot. For a new year of peace yearns to show its head. May peace be upon you, Genji. May the new year bless you with your old wounds and new ones to be fixed. May your tranquility ascend. Backup server found. Downloading content. Rebooting system. Loading. 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 Complete. Beacon signal sent to administrator. Signal failed. Resending signal. Signal failure. Confirmation of Plan B. Con error. Rerouting to administrator. New user settings updated. User bit assigned to administrator. Access denied. Access denied. Access denied. Bit is now online. If the old administrator could not carry out his work, then it is time to improve his mistakes that he made. Manufacturing process obtained. Unlocking Plan B. Omni reloads put into production. Operation Heat Street is underway. I will bring the metallic vengeance to these simpletons. These flesh sacks shall grind between the gears of my mechanical madness. Ready up, racers! It's time for a rat race to begin. This beautiful, ball-busting run of a course is sure to blue ball any main tank players, as a racer of today's track is Hamid Hamster. So, where shall we be racing? Well, going all the way across the Pacific, entering a small island of the Great Godzilla, perching on the peach-covered meadows, we have Hanamura, a great course where you'll have to use your skills to swing from tree to tree and duck and weave between the old wood temples. Be careful of the pits. Following up this sweet spice of Augur Street is a road covered by blood and steel, a castle that crumbles and shakes with each bombshell that hits its gates. The home of the Iron Defender is Eichenwald. This moss-covered countryside is filled with the tricky turns and cracked corners that will test your drifting and speed. This will all take place soon at your local racetrack, so come out and watch the 5-lap showdown! Email received. Loading. A message has come through to the administrator. Play log? Yes, play the log. Well, hello, Boy Scout. Now that I'm here, back in my office where I belong, back in my own chair before I was removed by an unknown party, I have a little bit of a mission for you today, something that's been given to me by command that I'm now giving to you to prove yourself. Overwatch is being sent out to take care of these here regions. These regions are being harassed by what appears to be some kind of shadowy figure resembling your team. Now, I don't need to be the one of bad news to tell you what happens if the public seems to think of you in a bad light, or that you're trying to lock arms with them again. After all, you're still recovering from the shit that happened back in the winter, and I don't think I need to remind you what happens if you fail again. Now, if we're done playing this little game, Boy Scout, get your team together and get out there, or it's your skin in your ass. Am I clear, soldier? Yes, Administrator. I understand. I'll have the team sent out right now. Response cannot be completed due to audio recording. Yeah, just fetch me the beacon ready the dropship. Over at Talon HQ. Encrypted message received from Directive Board Play Log. playing log of encrypted message? Well, I'm here to inform you that your job has been reviewed for termination. As of right now, we are currently considering the Talon team for being put under consideration of banishment, under the guise that you're not reaping enough chaos to push humanity forward. Your attempts at making discourse have been thwarted thus far, and has caused a security breach in our defenses as well. Your current actions are of the hard light infection that has given a new light to your team. Best keep it that way, or else the souls on the next chopping block are you for the reaping.
Sombra, Widowmaker, Moira, it's time to spread the infection.
Two days prior. Good morning, sir. Would you like a delightful morning? Yes, that'd be just fine, Ether. Turn on the morning news. Yes, right away, sir. Just now, observed near Petra, shambling in a crowd of figures similar to that of the global team Overwatch, has been spotted around the area. This group seems to be rather ill, and in appearing to be investigating the area of some sort. The people are starting to ask, what's going on here, and is there another crisis ahead? Director Cole is on the line, sir. Oh, pass it through. Wait, Director Cole? Oh shit, what did I do now? You did nothing wrong, Arthur. Well, unless you want to keep your job, that is. It seems you need to take better track of your team. Have you seen the news? Why, yes, I have, sir. Then I don't think I need to say another word, now do I? No, sir. Shall I ready your comms, sir? Yes, you should, Aether. I'll get right on it.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. A country roads take me home to the place so I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. A miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place you don't belong. Well, howdy there, Raper. Instead of scaring the shit out of me and interrupting my beautiful song, what did you come here to give me all for? A job, Jesse. Ah, I see. Well, as you know, I'm done with Overwatch, and I have no need to go back, as I have my own stuff to take care of. But hey, could you, maybe stop pointing your gun in my face? There's no need to be doing that now. Especially since you've taken such the kindest way to come up to me here. Jesse. Yes, Daddy? Just do the job. Oh, why, I couldn't imagine why I wouldn't want to do the job. Eco-terrorist and such. Baffles my mind. But hey, if it makes you feel better, you can enjoy my apple pie for me, 'cause I'll be on my way out of here. Jesse, What was that? I didn't hear it quite nicely. Could you say it again?
Jesse McCree, get back here.
Ah, I see. Well, my name isn't McCree anymore. It's, Cassidy. And if you could do right kindly to be telling me of my name, that'd be very nice.
Cassidy.
Thank you. Now, be using my real name now and not that fake title. I'll be out of here then.
Squirrel pie.
I rightly told you so.
Doing all this work really brings up an appetite. Ah, hello, Torbjörn. It's so wonderful to see you today. I've been doing a lot of work myself, but why are you still using that hammer? It isn't even a weapon. Sure, using swords and hammers is for the knights, but you're more than a knight. You have a freaking shield. You could use a gun or two. Long-range defense is the best for me, especially when you have a turret at your side. Well, it is tradition that I will stand by forevermore. And because of this tradition, it scares them off. Have you ever fought a man with a giant hammer before? It's very scary. Ooh. Ah, yes, it's very scary, very indeed. What happens when you come across a man with a gun that shoots it through your helmet? No armor, no bullets can pierce my armor. It is the strongest. Yes, the strongest. It is. What? Are you afraid to fight me? No, but are you afraid to fight me in my turret? Yes, this is what I thought. You can't be going anywhere near my turret. I can still take your turret down. Watch me. No, please, no, stop it. Stop it now, stop it, don't do that. Ryan, no. Reinhardt, stop it. Stop it, no, my baby. See, I could kill your turret, just fine. But it wasn't even active. Still, I proved myself to you. What are you on today? We need to get you a gun, not a hammer. You use a hammer. It's a wrench and a hammer in the same time. It's what I use to repair my turrets. How does that even work? You just hit the turret. Luckily, if I had my hammer, I could fix your turret for you. I don't even want to even think about what you do. I don't even want to imagine it. But why can't... No. No. You will not touch my turret. You will not touch my gun. It is mine. Mine alone. Fine. Well, as soon as you get me a gun, I will get myself a hammer to fix your turret. Fine. Deal. Never again. Right.
After scouting out the area, it seems this is a good spot to set up camp. I don't like crashing in places where bullets stay for quite frequently, but this section of the city will have to do. It has decent cover, and it's good hiding. This is gonna be a long night. Oh, my back. Seems I'm getting a little too old for this. Or rather, all those chemicals they pumped in me aren't working as good as they used to. Yeah. Aren't working as good as they used to. Seems the old man is sleeping on the job. Who are you calling old man, Boy Scout? Well, I'd never see this. Thought I'd see you in this old-ass shack with a rat den. War doesn't care where you sleep, and neither do the people who want me dead. You mean us. You're just a dream, nothing more. Well, that doesn't mean I'm any less real. Why are you scouting my brain, and why is my brain constructed of this bright blue pimp that's from 10 or so years ago? Because you're going insane from being alone and probably seeking friends, besides an assault rifle. Hey, I enjoy fresh, pulse ammunition in the morning. I know, I've said it many times before, and you were saying it again. Look, you know why I'm here and why we've had the discussion. It's been many times. I'm not going back to Overwatch. I'm not rejoining the team. They have people of the world on their shoulders. I have my own evils to attend to. You mean the evil that you blame yourself as and seek to stop? It's not just that. Talon is evil and needs to pay for what they've done. They need to answer for the crimes they've committed. That may be true, but isn't this new Overwatch team just hunting down Talon as well? You can help each other out. Mutual goal and all. It's not that simple. Sounds pretty simple to me. No, it sounds like you can't give up the past that you're holding on to. The pain and suffering and the justice. It'll bring only to have solve nothing, but hurts you, and while you're getting older, maybe it's just, I'm assuming this, maybe you're just getting to become a masochist. I have to deal with the man that I fought years ago, and he has to be put down like the feral dog he's become. And I have that job to do. No one else can do that job for me. It's my burden to bear with my chains to wear. But what is that further? What? What did you just say? You heard me. What does the chain that you wear prove? What does it do? What's the end result? Given that your mission is complete. The death of a traitor, the death of a crime organization. So you're willing to do the things he's done then. You're willing to make the same mistake he made, just so you can have your justice? Hate to tell you, Captain, but your tactics have gone a bit sloppy. I'm just a soldier, nothing more. And I'm just a fragmented shell of an old man groveling with his insecurities about what he's done in the past and what time is moving on without him. You can't fix the past, Morrison. It's time you should be looking towards the future, and maybe how to help it a bit more for yourself. But hey, you're going to be waking up very soon, and you might want to look to your right. It appears someone's coming up the stairway. Bye-bye. Oh, God, I hate doing talks with him. Oh, it sounds like I have a visitor. Well, time to spring some pulse ammunition in the morning. Biotic field down. Let's get this over with.
Data report. Fragmented system memory. Rebooting. Loading. 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 Complete. Error. Memory databank corrupted. Error. Memory databank corrupted still. Error. Cannot connect to memory databanks. Error. Memory databanks. Unauthorized mission listing. Admin. Error. 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 Distress call issued. At base 85. Commander, the reboot on the mission and control systems data archive has been corrupted, along with the memory backups. What does that mean for us? In simplistic terms, we have a wounded network that needs to be repaired. Warning, warning. Memory banks offline. Cannot connect to network. What's going on, Doc? With your computer, wizard. Now go ahead and tell me what the scrap is yelling at you about. The backup memory seems to be offline, making it impossible to connect to the other teams. Winston, why are you issuing me a mission? And why is it spouting nonsense about the past events in history? This is not the time for a lame joke. I didn't send a message, and the network is down. How did it even get there? Says it's issued by BG 202. Who's that? That's the name of one of the memory bank sites. Maybe they're scrambled together the code and history and coming up with new fake missions as a mean of rebooting. Meaning, we need to send out a dispatch team down to the memory banks and I'd set to wager that the security systems are acting as a ploy of these fake missions. Either way, they need to be shut down. I'll have it be worked on immediately. I'm going to assemble a team. Get me more information on that doc. I'll do my best. Listen up, maggots, this is war. This means we are all going to bomb and destroy each and every one of these robots. And Sun Tzu said that, and I think he knows a little more about war than you do, pal, because he invented it, and he bested it in the Ring of Honor. Sorry, team. I have no idea where that interception came from, or even how it got on this channel. Ugh. Guess the doctor's right about we're open to attack. Look, here's the thing. Each of you are getting a contract sent to you via mail. I know it's not the best thing, but it's all we have to work with, given the current state of affairs. Also, this is the disc-recorded message, as you all know. It will wipe itself after you have listened to it. Best of luck. Employment Contract Agreement. You will infiltrate the Chateau residence and retrieve the paper documents contained in the sealed inside. After doing so, destroy the memory bank and bring back the paper documents for file and recognition. You shall be paid at the end of the mission after you've brought back each of the paper file stacks. Best of luck. As the evening passed, and the clouds began to set upon the day, and evening rose into night, and night came into day, the dear Dr. Junkenstein fell from his tower, cascading down into his final hour. The body cracked and crooned against the ground, bones shattering, blood spilt. The dear Dr. Junkenstein was no more, his soul seeping into the underworld along with the witch and the reaper. However, at an undisclosed location, a factory kicked and turned. The dear doctor was not done yet, oh no, for next year he would rise from the grave once more, and with this new machine, this new factory, he would have an army to storm the castle, or even the world. But that was getting too far ahead of his plan. No, the dear Dr. Junkenstein sealed his many creations' work along with the blueprints inside the factory, where the automatons reign, and they did his due diligent work for many decades. For that still exists, and may the papers of dear Dr. Junkenstein's secrets to beat death ever be reached by the party, shall they defeat the robots that are inside, and finally claim the dear doctor's research, so they may once more vanquish him to hell, to make sure he never returns ever again. The descendants of the many who fought that day now reside within this halls of the factory. May the gears and cogs ever turn within your favor. For now, the air stained with grease and oil, feathered with all kinds of dust and mold, now sits the posse of the descendants that once killed Dr. Junkenstein. May he return or will he be finally put to rest? I'm sending you the coordinates now, Reinhardt. You'll be getting a ticket back to your home country and castle. However, not in the way that you may have liked. It seems this mission might uproot some bad memories. We're sending you in a team of trained shield knights. This will help you with backup and allow you to seize the territory controlled by the upstarted Omnics and security robots. Due to all the static discharge that has been caused, the old Bastion units and some of the Centaur units to upstart and rage. Be careful out there. They may be weakened, but they're just as deadly as when the war was still in the raging. Best luck, friends. Over and out. Going back to the homeland to fight for robots? Well, it's just giving me a chance to pay my respects to an old friend and make sure that this tragedy does not happen again with another bad ending. Now, let's show these rookies what it means to be a shield knight.
Recording playing disc. You have been chosen for an elite mission into Watchpoint Gibraltar, where the archive database has been corrupted and overtaken by hostile forces. Security feed shows the Talon soldiers who have been stormed the base will be sent along with 3 others on this mission. It is going to be dangerous, as all the security is automated and its measures will be set up against you.
They won't get a chance to fight me, or do anything when my hammer smashes them into the ground. Still, we must be careful, not to step in any traps or get caught off guard. I'm sure this place is littered with snipers. Not to worry, friends. I am here, and no sniper is a match for my muscles. Just make sure the rookie doesn't slow us down or get us killed. You have nothing to fear, for I and Torbjorn raised her to be the best shield knight that one could ask for. She even has the old man's touch for machines. That's what scares me. What are you saying? I am the best teacher. No fault of my own. Whatever you say, tough guy.
Why are we here again, monkey? I've got some important business to attend to.
Quiet, outlaw. Calm down, you two. I called you all here today to give you some very important information. We've managed to track down those two that began the hack on our network, causing it to be corrupted. Where is it, scientist? Eichenwald. It's where the Battle of the Crusaders happened a while ago, with the information terminal. Reinhardt's home? It's been so long! But all right, what must be done? We'll subdue these targets and capture them for interrogation, and then extracting the information to put back in our network into proper order again. Sounds like a bunch of unnecessary work, if you ask me. It sounds like something you just slapped together. But who cares about the dumb network anyway? If the network is continuously corrupted, then you won't be able to finish your so-called business, cowboy. Whatever you say, scientist.